Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Everton. Today is going to be the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final up against Manchester United. If you missed the last episode, I will tell you now, we lost 2-0. So it means in today's match we need to win by at least 2 goals just to ensure we go into extra time and then penalties. So it's not looking promising, considering last time we played them obviously 2-0, time before that 4-0 to Manchester United. So yeah, we don't even score against them, let alone twice. In between episodes, we have played 4 matches, 3 of them in the league, and we've won all 3 of them. One of them was an FA Cup third round replay as well, which we did actually lose. So starting off against Sheffield United, a 2-1 victory here. Jordan Amavi and Jude Bellingham with the goals. Bellingham scoring on his debut for the team, which is perfect. Then up against Watford, we were pretty unlucky in this one. It was a 2-1 defeat, Balotelli scoring the goal for us, a Ben Wilmot goal, unmarked from a corner. Got a little bit annoyed, but we probably should have got something more out of this game. And then against Bournemouth, something very, very strange happened. It was a 5-4 victory. Bellingham scored on the second minute. Balotelli, Andre Gomez and Richarlison also scoring 2 goals. Richarlison, by the way, that was his first game in about 2 months. When Victor Fisher scored Bournemouth's 4th goal, I panicked because they were on fire at that point. They scored 3 goals in reasonably quick succession, so I was starting to panic. Luckily, we held on. Then we went on to play Huddersfield. A sensible, comfortable 2-0 victory here. Sigurdsson and Dodo, also Sigurdsson missed a penalty. So that does mean league table-wise, we've moved up to 8th, which is good. 3 points away from that magic number 40, which is a number that Everton in real life really do need to be looking towards, don't they? But we should be fine. We're not going to be getting relegated anytime soon. We've got one transfer to talk about. One transfer that is so underwhelming, I'm not even going to bother doing the graphic for it. It's Strahinja Pavlovic. Sure, he's on loan from PSG, and the reason why it's so underwhelming is because apparently Brexit happened on the 1st of January. So yeah, he doesn't have a work permit. He's not getting paid enough money at PSG for us to actually pay him enough money to get a work permit to play in the first team. So I've loaned him out. Not loaned him out, sorry. I have loaned him. I've loaned him to play for under-23s until the end of the season. That is how underwhelming this transfer has actually been. We do have some players leaving the club as well, very quickly. Lorenzo Tonelli has left the club for not a lot of money, £750,000. Alex Denny has left and gone to Bristol City for £90,000 or something. Morgan Feeney has also left and gone to Grimsby. And the big one, it's Bernard. He's gone out on loan to Vasco da Gama in Brazil. They are paying 50% of his wages. He was not playing for us. Literally, if we have a look at his history for this season, he hasn't played. He played 1 cup game, that is it. So I needed to get him off the books. He's getting paid way too much money. I wanted to try and sell him. Nobody wanted to pay any money for him, so the best we could do was get him out on loan for just half of his wages. It does mean, because we have had Brexit, Alan Beachy technically has a work permit, which is perfect. Despite the fact he's not getting paid any money, we can play Alan Beachy. He can't header, so maybe not too often. Okay, and I've just hit continue, and now I've loaned out Yerry Mina as well to Eintracht Frankfurt for 50% of his wages. So maybe Alan might need to play, or at least sit on the bench. Here we go then, Carabao Cup semi-final, second leg. You can see there in the middle, slightly on the right-hand side, whatever. This bit, down here. Tottenham managed to beat Sheffield United eventually on penalties. They lost the second match at home as well. They lost 3-2, go through on penalties. So anything can happen. If Sheffield United can beat Spurs away from home, we can beat Manchester United at home. Got to hope we can anyway. The starting lineup we'll be going for then. We're sticking with the vertical tiki-taka formation. It's going to be Pickford in goal. A back 3 of Strahinja Pavlovic. I can't say his name, can I? Just going to call him Pavlo because I'm never going to try and say his name ever again. So, Pickford in goal. Pavlo, Senesi and Kik Pieri as the back 3. You'll notice Pavlo has a work permit somehow. I don't know how. It might be because it's a cup game. He's not able to play in the league as far as I can tell. We'll find out because I only signed him a couple of days ago. We haven't had a league fixture between signing him and now. So we'll find out by the start of the next episode. Sidibe and Dodo will be the 2 wingbacks. Gojek and JPG will be the 2 central midfielders with Sigurdsson just behind the strike partnership of Mario Balotelli and Richarlison. Richarlison, by the way, like I said earlier, hasn't scored in a long time, hasn't played in a long time, then scores twice against Bournemouth. So we're giving him some more chances. Manchester United then don't look like they're going easy on us. They're not going to sit on that 2-0 lead. They're still playing a fairly strong side. They have dropped Martial, who was a bit of a pain against us. Or maybe he didn't start either last time. I'd love an early goal Is that possible? I'd love a goal. Just one goal. Ideally within the first 10-15 minutes. Not for them though. Bruno Fernandes with the ball for United. This is the very first highlight from kickoff, by the way. Deulofeu tries to cross it in. Sigurdsson's going to run down the deflect clearance. He's inside his own half. Through ball. Richarlison's going to get on the end of it. Go on, Richarlison. Early goal, please. Oh, straight at De Gea. Could have been the early goal, you know. Maffeo with a free kick for United. Fernandes back to Maffeo. He's got some company in a blue shirt in front of him. Lindelof and Maffeo passing between the pair of them. Inside to Lucas Paqueta, number 8. Pieri doesn't quite get there in time. Deulofeu lumps it towards goal. Tries to lob Pickford. I'm pretty sure that was a shot there. Pickford, luckily, has his wits about him. Plays a long clearance upfield to Balotelli. Balotelli over the top to Richarlison, who I think was offside. It's saved by De Gea. We do have a corner. He looked like he was offside. Corner to come in from the Brazilian Dodo. Does a little weird run. Senesi's there. Can't quite get the header. Sigurdsson, Dodo once again. Whipping another cross. Or not. Throw in for Sidibe on the right. Towards nobody. Absolutely nobody. Gojak passes it straight to Bruno Fernandes. Pavlo runs down that right-hand side. Plays a through ball to Balotelli. Is he going to cross it in? Does a back flick to Sidibe, who crosses it in. It's Dodo there with a header, but it is over the bar. We are looking bright. We are looking very good so far. Sigurdsson with a free kick, 7 minutes on the clock. It's almost in. It is in. Marcos Senesi has made it 1-0. We are in this cup tie. This is not what I was expecting at all. Pieri with a free kick inside our own half. Plays the ball all the way across to the right back Sidibe, who has to go back to Pavlo. Pavlo, hopefully, he's like our lucky charm on his debut. Pickford with the ball. The England international forward to Pavlo once again. He's only been in the country for about 2 days, by the way. Pavlo has Dodo on the halfway line. Where are you going to go? Plays it back to the Dutchman, Pieri. The Dutch wonder kid, kick Pieri. JPG, Pieri. Go for a long ball. Go for a long ball just over the top. Richarlison's making a run. Or Digital Sidibe. Sure, Sidibe goes for goal. He's a right back. Straight into the clutching palms of David De Gea. This is literally the opposite to the last match, isn't it? United have had one shot and it wasn't on target. We've now had 15 and 9 on target. Dodo to take the throw on the left-hand side. We've got 10 minutes left of the first half. Crosses in. Balotelli's there. He's not going to get it. De Gea can run out and claim the ball. What is the Spaniard going to do? Is he going to throw it out or is he going to kick it long? Or just stand there? He's gone for a long kick over the halfway line. Piatek heads down. Sidibe gets the ball though. Sidibe, the Frenchman. Ball upfield towards Amir Gojak. He's gone one-on-one and we've equalised. We've equalised and it's not even half-time yet. Oh, please do this. Please, please do this. 2-0 up against Manchester United. We've still got a long way to go. I want a third. I want a third. I don't know what's happened. I do not know where this performance is coming from. I have no clue. But oh my word, can we keep this up? It's looking like it's going to be, maybe 3-0 at half-time. Sigurdsson, ball in. Gojak is there. The ball is in the back of the net. He's done it again. Hold on, has he? It's been disallowed. What's happened? What did he do? I don't know. It's been disallowed. He pushed someone over. Okay, it's 2-0 at half-time. 2-2 on aggregate. This performance, I would say, has come out of nowhere. It hasn't, because we scored a hell of a lot of goals against Bournemouth. Scored a brace as well against Huddersfield. Scoring goals we seem to be able to do. We don't normally do it against Manchester United, though. No changes for us at half-time. United have brought on Anthony Martial for Gerard Deulofeu. Maguire back to Tuanzebe. Long ball towards the halfway line, but header down from Senesi. Intercepted though by Fred. Rashford over the halfway line. He's got some space if he wants to run into it. Doesn't, plays it across to Martial instead. Cuts inside. Plays it all the way back to Tuanzebe, which is a strange pass to do. Bruno Fernandes. Tuanzebe again. We're pushing him back. We are pushing United back. Maffeo, is he going to run down the right-hand side and get past Dodo? Goes inside instead. Gets the ball back. Fernandes, he's got a lot of pressure on him. Steal it away. Doesn't in the end. It's a great ball actually for Rashford into the area who goes for goal. Pickford holds on to the ball. 3 minutes into the second half, United have had their first real chance on goal. Could this be their second chance on goal? Fernandes and Maffeo once again combining on that right-hand side. Paqueta, who's been very quiet so far in this match. Fernandes is the one who's really pulling all the strings. Ramsey's misplaced pass finds its way to Dodo. Plays it back to Pieri. Just lump it upfield. He does eventually to find Richarlison on that left-hand side. He's only got Balotelli in the middle. He doesn't. He's got Gojak as well eventually. The ball is out. It's JPG. Sidibe's on that right. 2 in the box. 5 in the box. If anyone wants to get in there, Richarlison is there. It's over the bar. Is it going to be a corner? I think it is. Come on, Gylfi. Please. It's not Gylfi. It's Dodo. Dodo to Senesi. Oh, my word. My corner tactic has worked. Marcos Senesi has got his second of the game. We are in front against Manchester United. We are 3-0 up against Manchester United. What a turnaround this is. So I made it so Senesi was always on that front post, attacking the front post. And that is why, because he's good at heading. Right, an hour played. Richarlison is going to be coming off. Who do we bring on? I'm thinking Moise Kean. It is going to be Moise Kean. In about 10 minutes, we might do another sub. We're just going to basically try and drag the game out now, I think, because 3-0 up sounds like we're cruising, but one goal makes it into extra time. Sidibe, he's not... What was that? Like 4 or 5 tackles. Dodo's effort is just over the bar. Bruno Fernandes for United. It's towards the back post. It's in. It's Christoph Piatek. It's 3-1. It has tied the game up. That is not good. Just want to get another goal. If we can make it 4-1, we'll still be going through at this rate. I think it's going to go extra time penalties. It might just go penalties. I'm not sure. 20 minutes left. I think United have now done all their subs. Yes, they have. We're going to do another change. It's going to be JPG off, Andre Gomez on, swap you two over. 14 shots on target and only 3 goals. It's actually not the best turnaround, is it? We've got 5 minutes left to play. Do we try and go for a winner? Or do we shut up shop and go extra time? I'm thinking we go extra time, you know. I'm thinking we go extra time. We're going to go extra time. I'm going to go long ball as well. Let's try and drag the last 5 minutes out. It's not extra time. It just goes straight to penalties. Okay then. It just goes straight to penalties. Balotelli, Sigurdsson, Gomez, Keane and Pieri probably are... Well, they are our best options, aren't they? Just going to auto-pick. What order do they go with? Sigurdsson? Do they just do literally the best? No, they don't. Sigurdsson to Balotelli, Gomez... then Keane, then Sidibe, then Pieri. Fair enough, we're going to go with that. I cannot watch penalties, particularly as we're awful, absolutely shocking at penalties as of late. Sigurdsson steps up for penalty number 1, it's saved by De Gea. Of course it's saved by De Gea. Marcus Rashford for Manchester United against Jordan Pickford for Everton. Where is the England youngster going to go? It's saved by Pickford. Balotelli stepping up against his former nemesis Manchester United. Where is he going to go? He's had his saved as well. Whoever says penalties aren't broken. 3 penalties so far, all of them saved. Piatek, the Polish international, steps up against Pickford. He's the first one to score his penalty. And that is going to be a sucker punch. Because if we lose this, after winning 3-1, Gomez has only just come on the pitch. I say only just. He's at the post. We've missed 3 penalties out of 3 now. Martial now for Manchester United. I think they only need to score 2 now, don't they? Martial, it's saved by Pickford. There's been 6 penalties and 1's gone in. Come on, Moise. Come on, Moise. Do the business. Get it in the back of the net. Get us on level terms. Pickford will save the next one. Nothing to worry about. Oh my word. Penalties are broken. Penalties are most definitely broken. So Bruno Fernandes can win a penalty shootout 2-0. 2-0. This is awful. We didn't even deserve to go to penalties. I was hoping for extra time. Fernandes then steps up. Come on, Pickford. Save it. He doesn't save it. And we have been cheated out by the match engine, haven't we? Come on. What is that? 4 penalties missed. 4 penalties missed. And we don't manage to get through to the Carabao Cup final. Oh, that is just bloody crap. Well, let's have a quick look to see what the board think of that. First of all, match performance. A C. A C. We win 3-1. We dominate Manchester United, and you give us a C. You gave us a B+ for beating Huddersfield 2-0. I really don't understand this scoring system. It makes 0 sense to me. We got a C- for losing 2-0 and a C for winning 3-1. In what? How are they that similar? So club vision-wise, we have passed the Carabao Cup one. We've passed the becoming best of the rest. We failed the reach the FA Cup quarter-final because of Watford. We are not going to get the qualify for the Champions League because that is a broken requirement. We are not on course to get the Europa League quarter-final, but we'll see probably within the next couple of episodes whether we're going to get knocked out by AC Milan. That is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode, I am not sure where we're going to go. Let's have a quick look. It's going to be somewhere in February. It might be Palace. We might just go to Palace, and then we might have the Milan double as a double upload day. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. I don't know why I even commit to these things. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Everton. If there was just extra time or penalties weren't broken, we'd be celebrating being in a Carabao Cup final. But no, the game hates me, and instead we lose on penalties to Manchester United. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back tomorrow with more Football Manager.